first things first, Nixon, same Korean developers in charge of the game Blow Archive, mostly mobile games, however, have a brand new project in the making made with the use of Unreal Engine 5 going by the name Vindictus: Defying Fate, which was announced yesterday. The game is touted as an action RPG hack and slasher that actually shares the same universe with the MMORPG Vindictus itself, now coming to the next generation of consoles additionally by the end of 2024. Check it out, there's actually going to be a beta taking place for this one in the next month. That being said, well, we're living in crazy times and photorealistic games are apparently a norm now. Silent Breath over here was announced last week, officially on IGN, not a scam, this one apparently. Well, it's an atmospheric Unreal Engine 5 made, just the same as the previous game, horror game, pretty much in the same style of the On-Record game, but with a different direction. The game is quite fine in environments, but seems to be lacking effort in the characters and elements. In any case, it's going to be coming to PCs sometime later this year.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
A couple of months ago, Sony shared new and more footage on Stellar Blade in addition to the word that it's going to be coming out on April 26th for the PlayStation 5, possibly PCs on the same day, but that's not officially confirmed yet. Now, Stellar Blade is an action RPG made with the use of Unreal Engine 5, just the same, about the journey of a warrior named Eve who descends from an off-world colony to defeat an invading alien race on Earth. Here's how it looks.
This is Zion, a city built underneath the wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
A whole city underneath the wasteland.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Hello, Angel. How are you?
I see we have guests.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister!
Wait right here.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert. This place has been overrun by Natibas and malfunctioning machines and robots.
This has been a while since we had something slightly similar, but last week we came across a new IP that happens to be a squad-based survival horror shooter going by the name The Forever Winter. And frankly, we're not sure if this is gameplay, maybe hints of it, but mostly cinematic. This game seems to be inspired by the Generation Zero, Mass Effect maybe, and even the Warhammer universe. The game is said to be coming to PCs only within 2024. revealed earlier actually this morning, already viewed over 100,000 times on YouTube. Number 5, we've got a brand new first-person PvP, PvE, hardcore tactical extraction shooter as described by its developers, going by the name Project L33T. This game promises to put you in the shoes of an elite mercenary from an agency with the same name as the game's title. That being said, the game is a PC exclusive right now, coming to early access around March this year. Quick reminder over here, if you missed it, Grand Theft Auto 6 will not only be much more advanced visually, it'll also be taking place in 3 different counties, offering a much larger world, we hear. Rockstar also revealed that the game will launch on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PCs as well, within 2025.
Do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Hideo Kojima went on and revealed more information on the Sony 2024 State of Play a while ago, and fully titled the game Death Stranding sequel will be now Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. He released a pretty lengthy gameplay trailer with that, suggesting while the core protagonists are returning, or at least most of them, there will be a slew of new ones and the new villain's identity, which you're gonna see in a second. Hope you enjoy. The game is coming to PCs in the PlayStation 5 in 2025.
You brought America together, helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA.
Each death, inked in blood. I won't stop fighting for them.
Number 8, well, we've got Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which has been for years the most anticipated Norse mythology-inspired game on the horizon, but also the single biggest Microsoft exclusive game that is yet to come around within 2024. Well, we got a new trailer for it recently, a release date of May 21st, finally, and that the game's gone gold. We believe Senua is going to be a pioneer in visuals and gameplay for the future games to come.
We're at the AO.
Announced roughly half a year ago, in case you missed it. Number 9, we've got another Unreal Engine 5 first-person shooter project going by the name Grey Zone Warfare. Now this is described as an immersive tactical FPS with a maximum focus on realism. This game is set in a vast open world setting too that offers both a single and a co-op multiplayer experience. Anyway, it's supposedly the developer's first work, said to be coming out to PCs only sometime later this year.
I took just one awkward step.
I've mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but if you didn't get caught up with the update, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl got delayed once again, but this time with an actual firm final release date. Apparently the game is going to be coming out on September 5, 2024 and remaining a Microsoft exclusive. You can actually go ahead and pre-purchase the game in multiple editions, even the collector's edition. Not just that, we got a new trailer for it, rather short one with more gameplay, and lastly, Stalker 2 is right now the longest awaited video game, additionally the most realistic in its own kind.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance and get control of the anomalous energy.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
For quite some time, Instinction has been amongst the AAA games on the horizon, for at least a whole year now. The game has been teased with some occasional gameplay mixed with cutscene, mostly gameplay though, and so realistic we all thought initially for it to be just CGI. Well, Hashbane Interactive, its developer, just showcased more than 7 minutes of Unreal Engine 5 gameplay footage, which you're gonna see just in bits. The game is now coming to all platforms early next year. Number 12, announced roughly 3 years ago, so it's been a while since we've had this one in the list. So we've got a game called Under a Rock. It's an indie Unreal Engine project sitting on Steam, available to be wishlisted only, and described as a procedurally generated open world survival craft game for 1 to 10 players at once. And you mainly explore primitive caves in this game, loot, craft, and survive. This game is coming to PCs in the next generation of consoles only sometime in 2024. NetEase went on and revealed another trailer for Once Human, the game. Not just that, a release window of fall 2024 on PCs exclusively, possibly mobiles as well. Now, the game, if you're unfamiliar with, since 2 years ago, almost 3, is an open-world survival third-person shooter, a little bit inspired by the TV show The Stranger Things in story. Anyway, if you can't wait that long, there is actually a beta that's going to be taking place on March 28th for a whole week. Team Ninja also announced Rise of Ronin is now coming out on March 22nd, 2024 on the PlayStation 5 exclusively, as it was promised. The game's actually gone gold. We even got a couple more minutes of in-game footage and story. Well, Rise of the Ronin, for those of you who missed it, is an open-world, classic samurai hack-and-slash RPG inspired by games as big as the Onimusha, Ghost of Tsushima, and a little bit of even Assassin's Creed. And last but not least, we've got, for the third time, I believe, Taxi Life, a city driving simulator, as it is titled. It's an open-world, one-on-one authentic recreation of Barcelona driving sim, with what developers promised super smart and sophisticated AI traffic system that makes the cars behave like they're being operated by real drivers. Here's a trailer. This game is coming to PCs in the next generation of consoles only on March 7. It's basically a week from now.
I hope we don't get stuck in traffic today.
I've been driving this route for a while now, so I know all the shortcuts.
I wonder when they'll finish building Sagrada Familia.
I don't know. What's your guess?
I have no idea, but I know it's been a long-standing project, that's for sure.
They're aiming to complete it on the 100th anniversary of Antoni Gaudi's death.
That's a long time, but I bet it will be worth it.
Sagrada Familia is a true masterpiece. It's going to be a sight once it's finished.
I know! I love everything about it. Oh, I can't wait to see it in all its glory. Can you slow down, please? Are you trying to kill us?
Yeah, it could have been worse.